We're here looking at my brand new to me, new in 1953, Spartan Royal Spartanette. As you can see, it's been here since 1953 when it was delivered new. All right, so the first step was to let all the snow melt. We originally signed the papers for this trailer back in mid-December, around Christmas time. But all we could do was just kind of look at the inside, look at pictures, and we kind of bought it as blind as we could, really. So now that the snow has melted, get to see kind of what everything looks like. Coming up here, it's a nice, breezy, cool day. So I opened up all the windows on the trailer. And as you can see, there's a lot of windows here. If we walk around, you can see the side with all these windows that I opened up to let some airflow in. I even opened up a couple of the roof vents. So hopefully allowing a little bit more air to get inside today. But I'll take you on a little tour here and show you what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, we'll head inside. So right now there's just a carpet down over the original floor, which is still there. So the original floor is fairly protected. Very little water damage in this trailer. There was a tree branch that fell right there and right across the front to right there. Which did create a little bit of a water leak at one point, but that has been sealed up. So that's not too bad. Floor is very solid underneath me. This window here was replaced, and as you can see, it doesn't fold out like that other one there. So they just replaced that with a single pane piece of glass and glued that in place. There was some water damage here as well. Nothing structural to the panels at all. Should sand out and polish up very nice. Everything else in this trailer is very, very original. So even down to, you got the stove, Dixie stove, and the Frigidaire fridge, and the countertop. Everything is so original and very untouched. We still even have original lampshades and everything. We are missing a mattress in this trailer here on the single bed. And then the only other thing we are missing is this bed in the back. So there's supposed to be a bed. As you can see, there's a headboard right there. But yes, so there's supposed to be a bed in the back. And again, this is the other point of a little bit of water leak. As we can see right in here, we have a little bit of water leak. I have not cleaned that area up, but I think most of that black, I think it just mold, will come off fairly easily. And I think the wood is fairly good, except for a little bit of structural damage in the birch plywood right here. Now these trailers were made with 100% birch with a amber shellac on the top. And it looked very, very awesome when new. Now this trailer has been sitting, so it has weathered a little bit, but with a little bit of paste wax and maybe some sanding and some re-shellacking on panels just like this one here, I think this trailer will look very good. It's good. I did open up these roof vents. There's 3 of them, I believe, throughout the trailer. I opened those up last time. Doesn't look like they've been open for a while, so I was worried if they would close right, but it looks like no water got in here, which is nice. But mostly doing work on the outside of the trailer today, but I want to just open everything up and let it all air out, you know? Start right here. These guys, they open up just like this. And now I think there's about 28 windows, I want to say, on this trailer. So let's see. There we go. Much harder to do this with one hand, but it doesn't seem too bad. All right, let's get these front guys open. Nice. But anyways, let's get the rest of these open, all right? and I dug out under the hitch area so I could take a look at the hitch, which unfortunately looks like that on just that side, just that little section right there. But it just makes it so I don't really feel comfortable towing that without getting that fixed. So that's why I think I'm going to have it trailered. But the goal for today is get it ready to be trailered. And that includes getting new wheels and tires on this beast right here. So I started digging out here so I have some room to work and get these old wheels off, because they're the original split rims, which you can see right there, that split, and those aren't really safe for the road today. So, and those are all the original tires and stuff like that from the dealer in 1953. So just trying to clean this whole area up. I also did on this side as well. So you can see right there. And then it's supported. The back, the middle, then obviously the hitch is sitting up front. So what needs to happen is you need to get the new wheels and tires on, and then we're going to drop the trailer down, which is going to be quite a process, I think, getting it back onto level ground. So we'll start work and bring you along for the journey. All right, so you can see what we brought. Let's see. So I have all new wheels and tires, 4 of them in total. I've got some shovels, rakes, saws, and stuff like that to do some work around the area here to kind of trim some of these branches, just clean this whole area up because it's a little bit of a mess. I also brought a jack in case I need to move the trailer. I don't know if I'll be trying to get it down off its stands or not today, but also a tarp, and then basic toolkit of everything I need. And then, so hopefully that's all I need today, and we'll get started. Alright, so I gave up on the passenger side wheel because I just can't get it to come off. I have all the bolts off, but I just can't get it to come off of the hub. So I switched my focus over to the driver's side here. This is the only wheel right here that is spinning right now. I have to move those rocks on that other one, but I just loosened the bolts on this one, so hopefully I'll be able to get this wheel off. Alright, moment of truth. See if we can get this thing off. Easy as pie. Let's see what this looks like, man. That's what we got. Alright, so I'm going to use a wire wheel right here. And just clean up that brake drum a little bit before I put that new wheel on. Don't really need to, but... Alright, let's see if we can get one of these tires on, man. Alright, so... Check that out. Wheel number 2 off. Was pretty stuck on like the other side, but I took this 2x4 and just kind of rammed the wheel from a couple different sides, and that seemed to help loosen it up. I'll have to go try that on the other side, but Here, this one doesn't look too bad. Pretty much same as the other one. I'm going to take a wire wheel to it really quick, just to clean up anything I can while I have it open. But otherwise, like I said, this first wheel was a struggle. You can see how dirty it was and how muddy it is. It honestly looks like an archaeological dig site here. But I mean, this is kind of a dinosaur, so maybe that'll be the new name for the trailer. It's gonna be the dinosaur. Or tell me if you have any other name suggestions. But yeah, I'm digging this out of where it's been since 1953. So it's a little bit like an archaeological dig, right? It actually just took me that long to put on 2 wheels. The second wheel gave me just about as much work as the first wheel gave me. I thought I knew how to do it, and I thought I knew the right angle, but then there's this big rock that's in the way right there. That made it really difficult to get the right angle. So I was playing with jacking the trailer up a little bit and then putting it down, letting some air out of the tires, digging out a little bit more under the wheels, just everything I could try to get that wheel on, but eventually it's squeezed on there. But we'll see if I have the energy to do the other side today. It was a lot of work though. Alright y'all, I am exhausted. I've been at this for about five, maybe 6 hours, and I finally have all 4 new wheels on. Here we have a look at this side, which was a lot easier than the last side. This rear one here went off and on in about 10 minutes. This front one gave me a little bit more trouble. I had to play with leveling the trailer out so one of the axles would drop and make it a little bit easier for me. Just again getting the right angle, which was all the difficulty on the other side, which is thankfully done. And back on the ground here. So now I've made quite a mess of this area. Doing my archaeological dig. Alrighty y'all, that's where I have to call it a day. But it was a big day. I got a lot done here. So, new wheels and tires, and the whole trailer is sitting down on its own weight, which I don't know when the last time that was. But I took all these, it was supported by cinder blocks and big pieces of timber. So I took all of those out from underneath. There's a process getting it all jacked up and then taking those out from underneath on both sides, and then just slowly lowering it down again. But you can see I did this side as well. Pulled all this lumber out. I still have to clean some of it up. But I'll probably leave some of this for another day because I am exhausted. But all in all, very good day.